What wrong decision keeps you up at night? I was 14 when Ms. Thompson from the Career Center told me about a summer hospitality job. It paid $900 a week in cash, and all you had to do was move across the country by yourself and sleep in a warehouse with 40 other girls, all sleeping on mattresses on the floor. Well, it was a no-brainer, because at the time my mom had cancer, and we needed money bad. The first red flag came at the airport when I met a lot of the girls for the first time, because we all had one thing in common: trauma. Stephanie was recently orphaned and needed the money for her little brother. Lily was a child of a single father who also had cancer. One way or another, we all had some sort of unexpected situation that left us desperate for money. Go figure. The plane ride to Texas was only 4 hours, but the drive afterwards was 3. I stared out the window as we drove further and further away from civilization, and the first thing they did when we got there was take our phones and passports. I felt fear settle into my stomach, but then I thought of my mom lying on a bed with stage 3 leukemia, crying while eating nothing but a few tablespoons of soup every day. So I shook it off and just focused on what the lady was saying. She said we owed them for transport and housing, but we'd work it off. I still wasn't sure what we'd be doing. I expected to be some sort of caller or maybe a cleaner. Boy, was I wrong. At 8 p.m., Mr. Lee told us to look pretty. The older girls did the makeup for the younger ones. It was my first time wearing first-hand clothing. Butterflies filled my stomach. I had always wanted to be a model, and now it was really happening, or so I thought. At 9:45 p.m., we were all separated into groups based on age, race, and body type. And by the time the men came in at 10 p.m. sharp, we were all lined up against the wall, wearing nothing but undergarments, heels, and a heavy face of makeup. They were all around 30